Well, Brian, how are you?
Hi, tutor.
Good,
What else?
good. Let me introduce myself. My name is Carlos Alberto. I'm conducting this IELTS speaking interview. So let's start. Let me know a little bit about yourself. Tell me what your name, what you do, what your likes and dislike, what are you planning to do in the future, and how are you dealing with the pandemic? Are you taking measures? Do you protect yourself? Do you protect your family? Do you wash your hand? Do you use face mask? Go ahead.
Well, teacher, thank you. My name is Brian Delgado. I am 22 years old. Right now, I am living in a town near to Carapanga, but I'm from Cali. And well, no, here I am studying, but I am working too. I have a clothing store. Over there, of course, I have to use my mask, well, my face mask. I have to take care because, well, I live with my family, with my parents, and I have a daughter too. But well, now she's living with me. But anyway, I have to take care, right? To be well, to doesn't to don't get sick,
Yeah,
because well, and here it has been really dangerous because a lot of people as in all the country have died
yeah,
of
I know
death.
what you mean. Let me know something. Uh, there comes Christmas. What are you planning to do in Christmas? Is there is something special you want to do in this
Well,
Christmas?
first I consider that it is a day that I have to work really hard, even until I don't know, maybe midnight could be, because a lot of people live until the last hour to buy her clothes and well, their shoes, their clothing, and I have to sell a lot. I consider this the best opportunity because, well, for this time all the people wants to show off their new things.
Excellent. Well, Brian, now I think we are ready to move to IELTS speaking part two. I'm going to send you a card in the chat. I need you to download that card. Give me a second. This is okay. Yours is number three. Okay, I'm ready. You have 1 minute.
Thank you.
Open the file. Let me know what your topic is. Analyze the questions and give a complete answer. You have 1 minute to analyze the topic. I'm going to time you up. I'll let you know when time is up. You can take notes.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Did you already open the file?
Right.
Did you already open the file?
Excuse me, but I haven't seen it. I want to analyze. Oops. You careers needs they were Well, excuse me, but
Okay, time is up.
well, thank you.
What your topic is and your response.
Well, I am going to talk about my neighbors specifically. Um, well, I am new in this town, and I was living in Cali. It was really different. I consider it, and over there, almost everyone are in their own life, and they don't they don't talk with you all the time like here. Well, I love to live here now because well, even in my business, I have a lot of friends in in front of next to, well, there are a lot of stores that are well, where are different kind of people. Even well, there are young people, there are old people, there are well, young boys, girls, and I consider that all them are really interesting because they want to talk with you. They want to know about yourself, about your plans, about your future. When it never to me happened to me in Cali, right? There I have to be I had to be concentrated on my working only, and nothing else. And that was boring really because well, you have to be concentrated in yourself, but you need to be to share with your society, or well, no, I consider it because my life here has been changing a lot, and and I love to live here, and I love my new neighbors. I really enjoy even hanging out with them, um, and
Yeah,
to not more out them, even
thank
they
you.
well with excitement. And thank you.
Thank you. Now I want to raise you a couple of questions derived from what you just said. Um, you know, we are closer to our neighbors than our family. So, do you think neighbors are even more important than our own family?
Well, I don't consider it, but well, family is the most important for me, right? After me, of course, because well, I have to be concentrated first in me, and after well, my daughter in my case, and my parents. But neighbor maybe, well, in my case, I share more with them. Well, sometimes because I am at my store, and there are two are there too, and well, we share almost all the day because if we are not selling, we are talking on we are planning anything and that. But I consider that maybe my feelings with my parents, or well, whatever member of my family can be compared with a neighbor, right? Because of course my neighbors are really friendly, are really important for me, but not like family.
Uh, there
I
is
think about it.
uh, there is a common truth, and it's violence. Violence has permeated all most of the society, and people are now unconfident about their person that surrounds them. I mean, as a society, as community, in your town, your neighbor, what can be done to reconnect that connection with our neighbors?
Well,
Okay,
the violence here is I consider that is really less that when I was in Cali or everywhere it was really dangerous because almost a lot of almost everyone I consider it if see you better they want to steal you to there is really dangerous, but here it is a little town. I consider it is no more dangerous, but anyway we have to take care, and even if here anything or someone steals anyone or anything dangerous happens, you are going to know it because we are always giving us recommendation and advertisement about security because as I told you before, I have or we have our stores that we need to to save.
okay, that's important. That's important to be aware of the social context that surround us, that everything is passed through the eyes of education. Do you think we can establish uh, educative programs inside communities? What you say about that?
Well, I consider that we have to get more opportunities for educate us. Well, in this town it is really low because there are here not a lot of opportunities to study or to continue with different programs more than the high school too. But anyway, um, the most important that I consider here are maybe some programs to enfront the drugs. Here, this is the biggest problem I with it because a lot of people start with drugs, it changed their life, and so they start to, to steal and to make a lot of to create and violence and right, I have to change. I consider it. And for this we have to educate and give better advertisement and have more opportunities in young people.
Good. Well, Brian, I think we're over. We're done. I'm gonna give you a quick feedback about your pronunciation, about your syntax, and your vocabulary. Uh, you can self-correct. You did minor mistakes, right? That's important. Your pronunciation was comprehensible most of the time. Your syntax, how you construct idea, how you build sentences is interesting. And finally, you have a wide range of vocabulary that do not impede your pronunciation. You're fluent. Well, that's it, Brian. Thank you very much for your participation. I will let you know your score with your tutor in charge, okay?
Excuse me, teacher, but I had problems
With the connection.
the connection. Yes,
Well, let's back over to
but
what you're
it's
saying. I was giving you a complete review
yes.
about your score. Your pronunciation was good, was comprehensible, generally correct most of the time. Are you fluency? You on occasion you make some hesitation, but you
Right.
not make pauses. How you construct ideas? How you make use connectors? Okay, I would recommend you to use more connectors, more adjective, more
Right.
adverbs in your speech. Okay,
Okay.
That enrich your speech. Finally, your vocabulary is according to your right. Well,
Thank you.
thanks back to you. Finally, try to synchronize. Did I tell you? In the Google search bar, write Fox News radio station. You can listen
Okay.
24/7. You don't need to download any application. Nothing. Just listen 24/7. That is going to help you improve your listening and your speaking. Brian, my pleasure.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you very well, teacher. Goodbye until the next time. Thanks a lot.
Okay, keep in touch.
Blessings. Very good.